Alright, let me give my intro. Alright. Hello, and welcome back to Doug Talks. Today we're in for a special treat with our friends, Liam and girl, I don't know. Eva. And we're at 54 in Maine.
Okay, good.
I'm with Sarah, and this is how we're going to start. Alright. Is the afterlife real?
I think it would depend on what your... Okay, by afterlife, do you mean that it's something like heaven, or do you mean it can include something like reincarnation?
What's your afterlife look like?
Okay, for me, I believe that if you do good in your life, your spirit will transfer into something else that allows room for it to be good as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So not necessarily that I believe in reincarnation, because I don't think that like humans will turn into ants or whatever. But I do think if you did good during, the course of life,
you get to live another human life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I feel like that's for real.
That's pretty for real.
And if that was a real thing, that would make me so happy.
Hey, listen, you want to know my take?
Yes.
I mean, I personally, I do not believe in it, but I would hope that it would be real. I would hope that it'd be real, but personally, I do not think it is true. I do not think any of the outer space, any of that bullshit is real. I hope it is. I hope it is. I hope it is.
Below the ground, and that's where you stay.
No, because you know what? Energy cannot be.
I'm kind of with you on that.
No, I hope not. I hope not.
But like, there's so much.
I would have to say, no. Do you know why I disagree? Think about life.
I can't say I fucking fully believe in it, but I hope it's true.
Thomas Edison's last words were, "It's beautiful over there." And the quote is, "I don't know where there is, but I know it's somewhere, and I hope it's somewhere."
Yeah, and how about the
And
stories?
I hope it's somewhere.
How about the stories of the kids who die and come back to life?
Okay, but listen to this. What's your name again? What's his name?
Or is that all
Doug.
bullshit?
I don't know.
Doug.
Yes.
The answer to the question is
Oh my
no one
God.
fucking knows.
Be
Energy,
created or destroyed.
right? Okay, and not even that, but think about how much, if you meet someone, right? You could actually feel energy with people. Like if you don't genuinely want to talk to someone, they maybe have a bad energy or whatever. But like humans are genuinely more than just bodies. So like when we die, where does that soul, or like,
I believe.
where does it go?
I think that as far as I go, I believe in the human phenomenon in the sense that there's stuff that is spiritual, and there's so much spirituality in life. Why wouldn't it occur after death? Is death a cease of function? Does that mean that you're just gonna be stuck at the
that we know,
but it goes on to something else?
Something that continues is something we don't know. And because we don't know it and we can't explore it or whatever,
But you were pretty sure that you'd be reincarnated as a human, right?
Yeah, it's just a belief, because I feel I don't know, there's people, so
That's true. I mean,
have you ever had an experience where you meet someone and you feel like you have known this person? Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that? Maybe I know this sounds corny, but maybe our souls or whatever being knew each other in a past life. It's weird, because I'll meet people, I feel like I never knew them, and then for example, when I met him, instantly, it was the weirdest thing. We both said, we were like, wait, I feel like I've known you. It's the weirdest thing. And there's certain connections you have with people, random people that just come along in your line of life, randomly, that you just are so connected to. Why does that happen? I feel like there's just a side to life and human beings that we just don't know about, but we can feel it. It's weird. We can't explain it, but we can feel it.
I don't think there's an explanation, because there's definitely a separation between consciousness and unconsciousness, right? But we have tried to explain it in the sense of Mexicans celebrate the Day of the Dead, right? And that's a celebration of culture, as far as they don't mourn the loss of somebody, they celebrate their life. Yeah. And that is what makes the difference to me, as far as representation of an afterlife. A lot of it has been done in the conscious world. I don't think we would stress so much about it if there wasn't something afterwards. I'm not saying it's a heaven. I'm not saying it's a hell. I'm not saying. But I do believe. I think in something.
Concrete about, like my idea is concrete about. I do not believe in a hell by any means. I think if you're a bad person, that's that. Like, you know, you're 6 feet under, you're dead, you're gone, black forever in your mind or whatever. Like that's all it is. Gone. I don't know. But I think if you were a good person or if you served something, there's got to be some sort of reward. I mean, and even if not, I'm not saying you have to donate millions to
It's
cancer,
okay.
organizations or whatever.
No, it's
I'm
Doug
saying,
Talks number
like,
11,
if you
man.
were able to provide happiness even
I swear to God, if you follow my regular Insta, you'll be on Liam and Eva. I hope I spell the names right.
Afterlife, I hate to think of it in such a black and white way.
No,
like
but it can't be
reproduction.
darkness. It can't be darkness after. It can't be
says it
nothingness.
can't
I feel like it just can't be.
That would be
It
the
can't
worst
nothingness.
So look, I'm a gambling man. There's a
Lord,
percent
I
chance that
was
it's
on a
nothingness.
gambling man.
Chance that there's.
Reincarnation / heaven.
Yeah.
So what is it? What is it? Fucking reincarnation?
We don't
heaven?
know.
Okay.
I
Nobody knows unless
I-
you're dead. So you can just make assumptions your entire life and say everything you ever want to say.
That's why
and
people
no one will
devote
know
their
it's true.
lives to it.
But
It's such-
He's
but-
also a very
but-
matter-of-fact
but-
human. He
but
doesn't. He's not
I'm
into
not open-minded.
He's a realist.
I'm not
Yes.
open-minded.
Yeah.
I think you will live a happier
not
life if you
open-minded
believe in all that bullshit and you think that when you die something good happens. But me personally,
You want to live life.
that's
now.
why I'm not happy.
Okay, so
You
can I
wanna
explain
live life
something to
now.
what he's
You
saying?
wanna live life
You know the concept
like
of
while it's
listen,
living.
Doug,
I
Doug.
understand that, yeah.
Listen, you know the concept of religion that you live a pristine and proper life in order to receive heaven. He lives a life where, like, I don't know if heaven's a real thing, so I'm gonna enjoy heaven, like, on earth,
Yeah.
because who knows what really
That's
happens.
literally
If
what
I can explain it in any way, that's how I would say his
Yeah, he
mindset.
lives life now.
Right,
Which is like,
where a lot
okay.
of people get so stuck in the let me be,
Heaven
let
on
me
earth,
be good,
bitch.
so I can live a better life at the end,
down
and then they
6
miss
feet
out on
down.
life.
I feel like that is a good point as well. I do believe in an afterlife, but living life while you
Oh yeah,
have
I'm a
it,
full believer in
If
living life
reincarnation's
now
real, I'm
as
coming
well.
back as a fucking fly.
I would come back as like a dog.
You ever heard
like
the
a woke-up
Cramps
dog.
before? The band The
Me
Cramps?
too, I think.
No,
Me too.
the cramps. The band.
Wait,
What?
The Cramps. There's a song called Human Fly.
I don't know that.
Where it's like I'm a human fly. I said buzz, 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 and it's just because.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's really good, but he makes mosquito noises, and it just reminded me of that song when you said you'd being reincarnated like that.
Nah, but yeah, it's all about how you think about it. It's all about how you think about it. No one fucking knows till it's
Yeah, we
done.
don't know. No one knows.
So the end of the
Yeah,
podcast
it's been
is
8
that we don't
minutes.
know.
Yeah.
I wish so.
All right. Thank you to my loyal listeners, all one of you, and I will be back with another Doug Talks as soon as possible.